Wow. Hello, everybody. I'm not that late today. Oh my god, guys. I'm not that late. Everybody be proud of me. I'm only a little bit late. I didn't even make it a full 10 minutes late this time. Wow. Oh, Gamba. Oh my god, I'm kicking myself. I still haven't updated the Gamba. She's evolving. Oh, you see something different about my chibi? I recolored the arms and legs a little bit because I realized if I'm playing a game with dark visuals like this one, my arms and legs were blending into the background, which made it look like I didn't have any limbs. But I do in fact have limbs. Here they are. And I made them skin-toned. Skin-toned limbs. So, because that's what they are. Yeah. But yeah. I've been really liking this model. I've been really liking it. It's so bouncy and cute. Although, it's probably... Should I wear this model like it's an outfit? Should I wear this model when I play Tsubahibie? Somehow it feels wrong to have a chibi with such a mature game. Maybe, I don't know. I'll use whatever model I damn feel like it. That didn't English. Let me try that again. I'll use whatever damn model I feel like using. Damn it. Anyway, we're gonna play more Valhalla. Last time we played Valhalla, I did a lot of yapping, and I also had a live derealization episode. That's a little embarrassing, but whatever, I'm an open book. Today, I feel much better. I even got some tea here, like not my usual tea, it's not caffeinated. I have a blend of chamomile, rose hip, and some orange slices. Because why not? So, today we're big chillin'. We're gonna play the game. And of course I'll probably end up doing a bunch of yapping, as per usual, but you know, we're also getting into kind of heavier topics, it seems like, in this game. What with the death of... Spoiler alert! Spoiler alert! I'll give you a few seconds to cover your ears. What with the death of Jill's ex, and her sister coming in and being like, fuck you, that's your fault. And Jill being like, what the fuck? Bro? So, yeah, that's where we're at. So, I'm interested to see how we get going here. What's gonna happen? It's also really freaking hot in my room right now. Holy shit. What's the weather out right now? It's only 70 out. Why is it like fucking boiling in here? Holy cow. Alright. Your electricity bill will be sent out on the 24th. Oh. We'll be okay. Make sure you have 8,000 needed. Jill smiled a bit at the cutesy poster. Have a nice day. Oh, Jill. Alright. We'll start from the bottom this time, because I feel like it. Alright. 66 American Kid returns. Challenges Giant Yusuke to a title match. Ever since Giant Yusuke won the GSF belt, he's had nothing but negative responses from fans. Challenger after challenger has tried to take the title away from the opposing Giant, but nearly all of them were injured in the process. Wait, was this? No, this is slightly different from the last. Okay. 66 American kids surprised the GSF world by returning to action almost 4 months earlier than expected, and then challenging Giant Yusuke to a title match on January 4th at the Super Silver Thunderdome. This January, I'll become the champion GSF deserves, 66 American kid proclaimed during a promotion in front of the 25,000 fans in the Kokoro Hall. Wow. New act proposes increased surveillance. Ha! Too fucking real, bro. Too fucking real. Too fucking real. 10 years later, this is still relevant. We have nanomachines tracking people 24/7. However, due to the violent protests that have taken place recently, Prime Minister Quincy is now proposing a new law that will allow the government to shut down anyone with nanomachines in their body using a pulse signal. Holy fuck. Many people died during the protests, and that could have been avoided if we had more control over the masses, Quincy said during a parliament meeting. We have the technology to simply shut down lawbreakers. It's a non-lethal way to end any kind of conflict, and it's common sense to use it at this point. Is it? Is it really? Also, I didn't check my audio. Am I good? Yeah, I'm good. Well, imagine if I didn't check my audio just now, and I would just go the next 4 hours muted or something. And you guys would never tell me? You would tell me, right? Right, chat? You would tell me. Right? Right, you would tell me? You would tell me, right? Wait, hold on. You would tell me, right? Rah! Oh. Where's the funny? You would tell me, right? What? You would tell me. Can't hear you. What? Quackward. Nah, I know you can hear me. You are a silly goober. You're a silly goober. You're trying to scare me. You can't scare me. Where's my... No. Yeah, you can't scare me. I'm armed. You wanna try trolling me again, Razzie, huh? You wanna try trolling me again? Yeah, that's right. That's what I thought. That's what I thought. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay, anyway. When asked about the positive, negative consequences, Quincy refused to make any oh my god. Reading is hard. When asked about the possible negative consequences, Quincy refused to make any further comments. Yep, that sounds about right. Kira Miki Encore concert announced. Good for her. Fans of the famous cyber idol Kira Miki are in for a huge party, all thanks to the announcement of a second concert in Glitch City's Silver Thunder Superdome. I'm so excited to extend my visit, declared the cyber idol during an interview. Tickets are now up for sale and expected to disappear in a matter of minutes, so be quick and secure the best spots. You can get the tickets from the following retailers: Idol Hell and Ticket Lord. Yep. Yup. Anything new here? This is like the... Oh yeah, this is like the weapon thing. Head. Okay. I like porn, you guys. Yeah, we read this already. Yeah, this isn't updated. Okay. Yeah, why does the game really slow down on the save screen? That's strange. Okay. We're gonna go to work now. Get to work. Whoosh. Oh. Just realized that maybe I probably shouldn't be saying that phrase and that sound effect. I didn't realize the implications. I'm sorry. That was I don't think I should be doing that. Uh-oh. I'm sorry. Don't. Oh no. No. I'm sorry. I shouldn't be doing that. I shouldn't be doing that. No, no, no. I'm sorry. Anyway. Noted. Noted for the future. I should maybe not do that. What can I say? It's... no, I'm not gonna make any comment. No, no. Good evening. Are you okay? I feel like shit. You sure should've... oh my god, I can't read. You sure you should've come then? You're in all the right to stay at home. I have to come. Sorry, that's not inappropriate. Dongo, it's not inappropriate. Don't make this inappropriate. Don't do it. Don't laugh at that. Don't laugh at that. Okay. I'm 26 years old. I threw away everything I had in my life to be here. People I love were pushed aside just so I can enjoy my freedom of being here. My stupid, stupid freedom. So I will come here until I die, even after the bar closes, until my hair falls out. You're the one who looks like she's about to fall apart. Your eyes are red and swollen. Yeah? Well, your hair is... hairy. Yeah, you get him, Jill. Yes, it is. Ah! Who was a dipshit that changed the order of the glasses? It was me. I was the one washing dishes yesterday, remember? Oh yeah, I was too busy staring at my crumbling life and all that. Real. She's too real for that. Why don't you go home, Jill? You're in no position to deal with people right now. Go home. Rest a bit. My ex-girlfriend died and I wasn't there to see her one last time. All because of a fight I spent all these years regretting and wishing to, but never actually apologizing for. My decision to assert my freedom and grab a hold of my life led me to this. A bartender strapped for cash that distanced herself from her loved ones for no other reason than selfishness. So I won't fucking leave. I threw all that away to be here, so here I will stay. This is what I wanted. This is why I left all that behind. This is why... See? You're starting to sound like a broken record. Oh, leave her be. I'd rather have her here than be alone in her apartment. Yeah. Yeah. That's really real for that. I feel like being stuck alone in the apartment is the worst thing she could be doing. I mean, I guess everyone's different, but that would not work well for me. How are you feeling, Jill? I feel like shit-eating piece of shit. I'm the lowest of any possible life form you might find. Nanobes look down to me in disgust, knowing they're far superior. You're spirited. That's good. Where's the mutt? Working with Syrah. At Syrah. I know what I said. In any case, let Jill process her anger. It's perfectly normal to feel that way. And here, she's surrounded by people that care about her. That's a lot better than leaving her to fend for herself. I mean, as smart as 4 might be, he's still just a cat. Then why not have Jill stay, but not serve anyone today? What part of I won't leave didn't you understand? I didn't leave everyone behind just to sit and do nothing. Fine, fine. What do we do if she lashes out at a client? That's why you're here, Gillian. Pliskin? Who? Hey, Jill. What? I'll be in my office, but if you need a break or a hug, just tell me. I think the idea of her just pulling out a random last name to refer to him, and he's just genuinely confused, and she doesn't even acknowledge it. Oh, you already put on music. This is gonna be an interesting day. The Hall of Heroes keeps shining, brimming with the... Do I smell tacos? Wait, it's outside. Never mind. Oh, hell no. Oh, it's this fucking guy. We meet again, bartender. Virgilio, what can I get you? Today, the luminous pollution on the streets makes it seem almost like a starry sky. And when I think about stars, I think about celebrities. Celebrities are fishy, and my favorite fish is the octopus. It's not a fish. So I want something octopus-like. It's my boy Virgilio. Or Virgilio. My boy is certainly one way to describe him. Those are some interesting words to use for this guy. Aren't you gonna do that weird bartending thing? I'm waiting for you to order like a decent human being. I'm not following. I will kill you with a gun. Spell out your order like you're a human who is not in need of medical help. Fine then. I want a sparkle star. S-P-A-R-R star. Sparkle star. Okay. This fucking guy, bro. I'm gonna make you fucking blackout drunk. I'm gonna fucking I'm gonna make you blackout fucking drunk. He needs to loosen up. All age. Take your fucking drink. See? Was it that hard? Have you tried to spell under pressure? You look angry, spelling bartender. Are you having that time? Oh, this fucking guy. Throw him away. I will kill you and then kill you again. Holy shit. Rah! Rah! This guy pisses me off. I don't like him. No, I'm just filled with ridiculous amounts of anger, pain, and self-hate. And on second thought, you're not that far from the truth, I guess. Oh, hi, Cyber. I look very menacing. Rah! Rah! So angry. I get those too, you know. Periods. Does he? Do we have representation here? How are you? I'm doing fine. How are you, Cyber? How are you? I learned a factoid yesterday. Moogie said that you have poop on your tail. And you know what? That's pretty cool. Doing alright, just stuck at work. Oh my god. Censor that trigger word. Trigger word. The W word. Huh? Why would he say that? there's like this little dark spot. Little dark spot on your tail, and Moogie told me it was poop. It was a little poopy. Where? Like the bottom, like on your fugi? Like the bottom of your tail, there's a little darker spot there. And yeah, I learned the true fact from him yesterday that it's a little poopy. It's Moogie's poop. I guess he never. You know what? I don't think he ever specified whose poop it is. I just kind of assumed it was your poop. Maybe it is his poop. Maybe he flung his shit at you and it landed on your tail. Oh my god, I didn't think about that. You might be right. Wow. He wipes his butt with your tail? You know? I wouldn't put him past him. I really wouldn't. I'm screenshotting this and sending it to him, by the way. I think he would get a... I think he would like that. Or rather, I'm putting it in his, in his thingy. Where is it? Yeah, do it. I put it in his little Discord. Yeah. Oh yeah. You know what's really funny is that I fully believed him. He said you got a little poopy on your tail, and I was like, oh yeah, that does kind of look like a poopy. Wow, that's nice lore. That's why I didn't even say. I think he was now that I'm looking back on it. Oh my god, I'm autistic as fuck. I'm looking back on it now, and I realize he was probably. I'm realizing he was probably expecting me to say something in your chat because we were both watching. We were post collab. We were watching your stream, and like he said like, oh, but like I was like, oh, I like his Fugi. It's got like when he talks, his pants fall down. I never noticed that. And he's like, oh yeah, and he's also got a little poop on his tail. That's a little fun fact. And I'm like, oh really? I like fully believed it. I didn't even like say anything in chat about it. I think he was expecting me to say something, like to tease you. Now that I think about it, I think he was expecting me to say like, oh, I like the poopy on your tail. But I fully took it as fact. So I was just like, okay, that's funny. Yeah, that tracks. You know, his pants fall down, he's got a little poopy on his tail. You know, we all get a little skid marks on like look at me, I got a tail too, you know? I get it. We all get a little skid marks on our tails sometimes, you know what it's like having a tail. So, the poop crust. little dingleberries. Little dingleberries. That's me. I'm a dingleberry. It's in the name. Hajime Dingleberry. Oh wait, can I do the funny meme facial expression? Yeah, kinda. Wow. Poop crust. Yeah. Okay, anyway. I get those too, you know. Periods. You do? Yes. Oh. Yes, last month I finally got over my renaissance and moved to my enlightenment. This guy. I'm gonna punch him. And here I was, thinking you'd get to say something. Oh no, this is Jill. Sorry, Jill. And here I was thinking you'd get to say something serious for once. Are you implying I'm not serious? Glaring holes through me will do nothing. I'm glare immune. What if you allow me to give you a sincere piece of advice? Whatever, it's not like it'll help. You shouldn't kick yourself so much. If you keep it up, any chance of finally forgiving yourself will someday be gone. Self-hate will leave you with a hole that will never heal. So please take measures against it instead of sulking so much. I'll be damned. That actually sounded half sensible. And here I was thinking you were just a pompous lunatic. Hey, pompous lunatics have stories too. Really? What story? I would rather not tell. Figures. You want anything else? Have you seen how the... a bad touch. Bad touch. Whatever. Oh, she's not even laughing at it. Oh, this poor girl. Here. Yeah, I guess this is the one. Maybe he's right and I shouldn't be so hard on myself. Even though I deserve every second of it. No, you don't, Jill. If only I had apologized earlier, I might not be feeling this way right now. If only I... I can't even remember what held me from apologizing all these years. Bartender, you're making lots of faces there. Pride? Fear? What kept me from going out and apologizing to Lenore? I can't even fucking remember what feeling kept me from fixing this whole situation. Can't I at least find solace in whatever feeling it was that brought me to this situation? Great, now I'm feeling even worse thanks to not being able to muster whatever feeling held me. Is she okay? No, just leave her be for now. Hey, Jill. Oh, say. Eh? Oh, thank God, a normal person. Wow, a mermaid. No, I don't have kids. Mummy, get it? Because the British people say mummy. Your two favorite characters on screen? Really? Interesting. I like Say too. But Virgilio? I don't know why I pull out my sticks every time there's an ad. Oh, wait, is it because I have it set for shout-out mentions? This is the wrong... Oh, wait, no. No, wait. Sorry. VTuber gore right now. Oh. Yeah, there's an ad break trigger right here, so why is it... So why is it... It's turned off here. What is going on? We'll just do that. I don't know. I'm not sure why it does that. You know, I can't seem to get ad break triggers working for me either. It's not even like... It's not that I was trying to get ad break triggers. I wanted the light sticks to be on only for raids. And I had it set to raids or shoutouts. But now whenever an ad break starts, it's like... I wasn't even trying to get it to work, and now it's just... It's working against my will. Yeah, so I have the opposite problem. It's wanting to do an ad break trigger on VTube Studio, but I don't know. I turned off. Maybe it was the mention thing. Maybe it's like the shout out. I don't know. I have no idea. Maybe the shout out trigger, it should actually be more accurately described as the announcement trigger. Maybe stream elements making an announcement about the ad break is what's triggering the shout out one. I don't know. I have no idea. Anyway. No, I don't have kids. Still more normal than this twat. How are you feeling, Say? My bones are still broken, but at least the cuts are healing nicely. Thank God I'm not someone that scars easily. I mean, wounds don't leave marks. Don't leave me marks. It'd be a problem if I couldn't get scar tissue. What happened to you? Fell off 2.5 stories into some trash and rubble. You look better, though. Last time you came, you looked like you were about to collapse emotionally. Heh, I guess. You're the one who looks like it now, though. How do I put it? It's like when I called you your full name, but magnified. Yeah, don't mind me too much. I'm in a bad mood. Anything I can do? Please forgive me if I suddenly lash out at you or anyone else. Do you want something? My tongue's not so sensitive today, so let's have a beer. And you? Such a change in tone. I'm fine. I don't need anything. Let's make a beer. Here. Yay! Let's see if there are any differences from the canned ones. And this one tastes less watered down. Yep. So, did something happen to you? I'm fine. Nothing's happened to me. People who are fine don't act like that. Oh, I get it. You're in those days. No! Everyone thinks I'm on my period. No! When it's that time in the month, I get a bit sulky. No, I'm not on my period. No? I'm dealing with the loss of someone, alright? Oh! Sorry. Don't worry. Maybe I shouldn't have come today after all. No, Jill, it's good for you to get distracted. No, maybe... Ah! Are you alright? I'm trying to find something to say. Making a joke would be tasteless, and I can't say everything will be alright without it sounding cheap. I'm at a loss for what to do here, sorry. Wanna hear something weird? I was exactly like that when Stella came here on Monday talking about you. Oh. Well, ladies, I'm leaving. Quackword. Virgilio. Hi, Manic. Thanks for the rat tax. Hello. Hello, hello. Yeah? You were just sitting with a Valkyrie. Really? Splendid. This will make a good entry in my poems blog. Oh my... I'm gonna shove that blog up his ass. I feel bad about the way I treated him today. If not for the fact that he was being cryptic with his orders for no good reason. Like Stella when she first came. Yes. No! I mean... You could have given him a free beer or something and apologized. Yeah, I just keep messing things up with people. But you know, he seemed familiar. Familiar? Yeah, I can't put my finger on it though. I just feel like I've seen him somewhere. Oh well, might just be that he looks like someone from an ad or something. So what brings you here? From an ad or so? Poems blog? Say, do you consume his poems? His deep, philosophical poems. Poem. So what brings you here? I wanted to come with Stella, so I'm waiting for her. Why here? To be with you, of course. That reminds me, how did Stella react when you arrived? She slapped me real hard. It hurt. She said, "That's for making me worried and not listening to me," and then she became happy. Can I ask whose loss you were dealing with? I shouldn't be bothered with it. Just pretend I'm in a bad mood and call it a day. Oh, okay. You really want to know, huh? I can't help it. I don't like seeing people sad. I just need to know context, not detail. Someone to whom I said some mean thing to passed away before I could ever see her again. Does that work? Yeah, sorry. Knowing I can't do anything helps me calm down, but... I mean, it's not that I wouldn't help, I just... Calm down, I get it. I can't contain myself when I see people in need. But I've learned that there are times when you just can't do anything, and that's kind of fine. Thank God I learned that, otherwise I would have gone insane ages ago. You're a good person, Say. Nah, I'm just an annoying girl. Still, if there's anything I can do to help, let me know. I have broken bones, so that doesn't mean I can't offer emotional support. Could always order another drink. Oh yeah, that! Let's do that. Get me something cold, please. Alright. Something with ice. I'll just go from the top. What is she like? Look at her. What sounds good? We'll get you a We'll get you a moon blast. Gonna blend it. Say like sweet things? Okay, good. I ended up getting something good then. I figured. Yeah, good shit. Yeah, I thought she seems like even if I forgot kind of what her past orders were, it feels like she would like something sweet and girly and nice. Here. It's pretty cold outside though. Yeah, but I don't like hot or warm drinks. Sorry. They make me feel nauseous. Isn't like... Don't like hot or warm drinks. Isn't that good for your digestion? You know what cheers me up? What? Singing. Hearing people sing helps too. Do you sing? I mean, did you take singing lessons or something? Nope. People have told me my voice is pretty nasty actually, but they've also told me I'm good with the harmonica. So you play the harmonica? I need something to do some breathing exercises with, and a harmonica is a lot smaller than a tuba. And I guess if you practice enough, you become decent. That's something I didn't expect. I hear that a lot. I know I don't look like the musical type. I used to play the violin right until I was 16 or so. Really? Can you still play? The violin's at my mom's house, so I don't have it with me. But I guess I could. It's one of those things you don't forget easily. Yep. Why did you stop? I don't know. One day I just felt like stopping. No deep reason behind it. Just like me and cooking. That and almost burning my place up. When's Stella coming? Now that you mention it, she's a bit late. Let me call her. You do that. I'm gonna take my break. Tell Gil if you need anything else. Sure. Took violin lessons in middle school and I don't remember any of it. I mean, yeah, I guess it depends. Like, once you do it for... I don't know what the... time requirement is, but once you do it enough, then it just clicks. It's not quite like riding a bike where like you learn how to balance once and then you never forget. With like instruments, it is like a, you know, use it or you lose it sort of thing, but if you've played enough, then I don't think it's possible to completely lose it. You know? Like, I'll take piano as an example for me. For piano, it was never my main instrument. I mean, it was my main instrument. It was the one I started with, but it didn't become, like, I ended up switching to picking up the cello, and that was, like, my main instrument. That was my try-hard instrument. So, with, piano, I played for maybe, like, before cello, I played for, I don't know, like... I'm gonna be so real when I say this. I played for like... Yeah, I was still actually actively taking piano lessons for maybe... unironically, 6 or 7 years. 6, 7, get it out. Get the 6, 7s out. 6, 7, 6, 7, 6, 7, 6, 7, 6, 7, 6, 7, 6, 7, 6, 7, 6, 7. Okay, anyway. I was playing piano and then like was actively doing piano lessons and stuff for like 6 or 7 years, maybe. Probably closer to 7. So and now it's like, yeah, I can't like play anything right now. I could probably play a little bit of Flight of the Bumblebee maybe just because I played a lot of it, and like, you know, I can do like a for release, at least like the most notable part that everybody knows, just because those two are like. I guess I played them a lot, I don't know. But, and the fur release is not hard, so. But it's like, I still haven't completely forgotten or anything. You know, and I know how to play these. But I did also have to do a little bit of piano when in university, because I was a music major for a while. We did actually have to do piano, but it wasn't like one-on-one piano lessons, it was like The course was called Class Piano, so it was like a group thing. Thanks for the rat tax and the head pats. Hi Delta, how you go? Oh my god. I'm trying to combine how you doing and how's it going. How you going? How you going? I played T-Bone through middle school and high school, 6-7, and occasionally bring it up, but not often. Man, speaking of university, because I was a music ed major, at one point, I switched majors a lot. But I was a music ed major, and we had to touch a bunch of different instruments, because to be an music education major, you gotta kind of know how basically all the instruments in your domain work, at least, you know? Like, you have like a main instrument, and then you just kind of have to know how the other ones work, so you could teach them to middle schoolers or whatever. So we had to touch a lot of instruments, and me being someone that only had experience with not using anything that requires breath support, aka piano and cello, string instrument girly here, you know? When we had to do brass instruments, it was really crazy. I had already switched majors before I took the course that would be going through trombone, but I did have to learn some French horn and trumpet, and it's very, very difficult. Holy shit. In those courses I did, it was like, they're called like brass, I don't know, what were they called? Yeah, it was like, they were called methods classes, right? And so you have like a semester, right? Like half a academic year. For half of that semester, for one term, you're on one of the two instruments in that methods class, and then you switch. So in the brass methods class, it was trumpet and French horn, and so not a lot of time to learn the instrument, but holy shit, it was very difficult. I am very bad with the whole breath support thing, you know, me not being a singer or wind player primarily. It was very hard. Yeah. And then we had another methods class that were for reeds. So I played clarinet and saxophone in that methods class. And that was they were a little easier for me than brass instruments, but they were very difficult still. I would say, I mean, they're kind of similar feeling, saxophone and clarinet. I was probably worse on the clarinet. I was probably worse on the clarinet, but I thought the saxophone was pretty cool, actually. But man, wind instruments I'm not good at. Yeah. Anyway. Breath support. Yeah, with brass, like the mouth buzzing is kind of fucked up. Me no likey. I could never really get a buzz like the right part of my mouth. I can get a buzz if I like get it out the side of my mouth, but I know that's not correct, but I could never get it centered in my mouth. I don't know. Can I still do it? Oh my god, it's really crusty. I'm gonna stop. That sounds like I'm shitting in the mic. Holy cow. That probably sounds really bad. Thank you. Thank God I have like a limiter on my mic. Otherwise I'd be blowing your eardrums out probably. It's now safe to keep playing. Stella and Say make me a bit jealous. Aww. back. Looks like you've calmed down. I still feel like kicking myself, make no mistake. But I guess I cooled down a bit. Say helped a lot with that one, though. I just can't stay mad when I see her. Oh. Speaking of which, where is she? I believe she went outside to look for that Stella girl or something. The way you are right now, it feels like I should be protecting you. Hey, the only thing hindering me is the broken arm. I've gone into burning buildings with a 2-centimeter deep cut. Damn. Yeah, I remember that one. 1 millimeter more and you would have lost the motor function in your arm. Welcome. Ah, hello, Jill. What's this about protecting who? Yeah, I'm sort of like Stella's unofficial bodyguard, but I'm not really fit for such duties right now. My father insists I go everywhere with protection, so most of the time I only ask Say if she feels like going out. She's trained to deal with the kind of things that bodyguards deal with anyway. And she's more fun to hang around with, too. So, I'm assuming that gorilla outside is a bodyguard? That's Buster. Pretty cool guy. He played football professionally until he lost his leg in a demolition derby. We've offered him an implant surgery for all his years of services, or all his years of service, but he rejects it every time. Well, he got used to the replacement he's using, so maybe it's for the best. That's a thick oak branch on a metal bowl tied to his stump. And yet he can still run faster than me with it. True. Do you want something? I'm fine right now. A brandini, a big one. I'm in a good mood. Big brandini. Brandini. Big brambini. Big brambimbi. 6, 9, 10. Okay, so can I double that? Boop boop. All aged and mixed. Here. After all these years, I still don't get why the finest and most expensive things come in small packages. Ever tried to go to a restaurant only for them to serve you a really small portion of some fine food? Sometimes you just want to stuff yourself with really cheap food. Say, let's go for some hamburgers later. I'm not taking no for an answer. I know what you mean when you say some, you know. You might as well call the place and tell them to prepare everything in advance. Can I ask you two something? Sure. I guess. How did you two meet? Stella showed up in the park I used to play at when I was a kid. We played a couple of times. She started showing up more and more, and that was it. My father told me that when I was 5, I kept insisting on going to a real kids' park. We drove for some time, and the park I liked was the one Say happened to be at. Have you ever seen a girl in a dress go to a muddy park? She learned her lesson and started showing up with more fitting clothes. But man, that's a scene I can't forget. I don't know why I started giving her an accent. So you two have known each other for most of your lives? I've known her longer than I've known my own father. Aw, she blushing. Aw. Now kiss. Why the question? No reason, you two just look so comfortable with each other. Any other person could have sworn you were an item. An item? What kind of item? A couple, say. Oh, yeah, I get it now. It's funny because we actually earned a mock prize of sorts for best couple at Stella's high school. 3 years in a row. Aww. So you two didn't go to the same high school? Nope. Oh. Don't you have any childhood friends, Jill? Childhood friends? Can't think of any. My grandpa, I guess. What kind of man was he? Gruff. The kind to eat raw Bronson roots every morning. But around me, he was different. I have memories of him barking orders to my dad, only to turn around and play with me gently. It's interesting though, he was my mom's dad, but after my mom and dad separated, he stayed with my dad. But yeah, he's the one that comes to mind when I think about childhood friends. Oh. Hey Jill, what's this? Bloom Light? A spicy drink. Tastes nice for the first time, but gets samey after a while. It's also brown for some reason. Give me one of those, please. I'll have one too. On it. Boop, 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 boop. Boop, 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 boop. Boop, boop, boop. Oh. Boop, 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 boop. Boop, 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 boop. Boop, boop. Here. I don't know, I kinda like it. Yeah, but after the third one, it starts tasting like sand. Spicy sand, but sand nonetheless. Who's... Oh, dimming the light. Really odd, by the way. Z. Huh, I guess she had too much before I came. Well, that and she must still be tired. From the whole bank thing? She told me about everything that happened in there. To be honest, I don't think I would have made it in her place. I guess I should be thankful for the nanomachine treatment she went through as a white knight. Treatment? Trauma suppressors. Basically, it helps with the healing process of PTSD. Oh, damn. It's mandatory for every white knight, regardless of division. Oh, makes sense. Still, healing can only do so much. For 3 days, that bank was hell, and poor Say is still paying for it. The disbanding of the White Knights and subsequent persecution of those who were identified as former members. Oh, they... Did I miss that? They straight up disbanded the White Knights. Damn! It's unfair, you know? Among all the people using White Knights to further their own goals, Say was one of the few that actually believed in what they were supposed to do. It paid off, though. The doctor who treated her wounds was the same one she's always assisted with accidents and emergencies. He treated her at no cost whatsoever. Well, good karma and all that. She's earned the god's favor, I think. But, you know, all of that made me realize I might be a bad person. How? When I saw Say wounded, asking for help, a part of me was happy. After all this time needing her, she finally needed me. Felt truly useful to her for the first time. How sad is that? Sometimes the best help one can provide is to stay alive. Who knows? Maybe it was the idea of coming back to you that helped her. Oh, and I guess you wouldn't be human without thoughts like those once in a while. Man, that's deep. That's deep. Can I get you anything else? I'm good. I should be leaving, actually. Come, Say. Let's get hamburgers and go home. Yeah. We'll be leaving now. Thank you. Please come again. Feeling better? No, I just don't reek of rage. But I still feel like a piece of shit. Little steps, I guess. Hello? Oh, Kim! Welcome! It's been a while. I was afraid I mixed up the directions and end up in someone's house or something. What can I get you, Kim? I'll have a sunshine cloud, please. Sure. Boop, 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 boop. No, shit. Boop, boop, boop. Boop. Boop, boop, boop. Here. Thanks! So, how's work on the web paper? Oh, I quit. What? Yep. I went to the office of that chauvinistic horse blower and told him I quit. Why'd you do that? Well, after I got drunk and overslept, I missed some assignments. My supervisor yelled at me for being late. I got the mandatory bullying. So at some point I just kind of snapped and said that I didn't have to put up with that. So I quit. I see. Sorry again about that, by the way. Oh, don't worry, I should be the one apologizing. Shrimp? Shrimp is here. What you looking at, Shrimp? What did you find, Shrimp? He's looking at something. Oh god, it's a centipede. Oh fuck. No! Ew! Ew! No! Ah! Shrimp! Ew! Ew! ew, oh, ew, uh, ew, ew. Okay, shrimp. Don't eat it. Okay, shrimp, don't eat it. I'm gonna spray it, shrimp. Shrimp. Oh my god, are you gonna kill it? Shrimp? Shrimp, just stop petting it. Stop petting the centipede. Just kill it. I can't spray Raid on you. I don't want you to breathe that in. Oh my god, he knocked it off the wall. Ew. Oh my god, ew. Ew. Okay, Shrimp, I believe in you. Don't lose it. Don't lose sight of that thing. I want you to kill it. You have to actually kill it, Shrimp. Don't eat it, but kill it. Squish it. Press harder. He's just like petting it. And the centipede is letting him. He's petting the thing. Squish it, Shrimp. Just squish it. Put your weight on that. Stab it. Oh, he stabbed it. Oh my god, he like grabbed it with his nail. Oh, and Skip is here too. Oh. Tag teaming it. Kill it. I think they're actually doing it. I think he just petted it to death. Oh my god, oh, ew, Skip! No, he's eating it! Ew! Skip! Skip, ew! Ew, Skip! That's so nasty! Oh my god, he is straight up eating it. He is- oh my god. Ew. Skip, that's so gross. Ugh. Oh, so yummy. Yum yum. Oh my god. Yummy in his tummy. Holy shit. Okay, well, if you're gonna eat it, then hurry up. Yippee! Oh, my chair's squeaky. Alright, Skip, that's like... oh my god. You like ate the legs off of that thing. Ew. That's nasty. Ew. Sorry guys. Still dealing with the centipede aftermath here. Skip is like slowly eating the thing. He's like eating the legs off of it. Oh! I'm gonna throw up. Holy shit. That is nasty. He just took the whole thing. And I just... yum, 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 yum. Eating it like a fucking greenie. Holy shit. Oh my god, I hear crunching. Oh, ew! Ew, Skip, that's so nasty. Oh my god, he swallowed it. He ate and swallowed that thing, I guess. Okay, well. Nature is beautiful, I guess. But that's really fucking nasty, Skip. I'm not gonna lie. You a freak for that, for real. What? Is there still... What are you eating now? Are there like little pieces? I think there were little pieces of the centipede on the floor that he's cleaning up now. Ew. Okay, I guess. Yummy, yeah? That was so yummy, Skip. I'm gonna take a break. Also, hi idiot. You just witnessed my cats hunting and then proceeding to eat a centipede, so... Yep. That happened. Anyway, I'm gonna take a fucking break. Maybe go gag in the toilet a little bit, because that was pretty fucking gross, I'm not gonna lie. Yummy! Oh, feet cherry. Hell yeah. Toenail clipping cherry. Wow. I'm back. Also, I gotta say, it's fucking... It is so hot in here. Holy shit. I'm dying a little bit. I'm not gonna lie. It's not even that hot outside. But I need to get my fan to blow on me more intensely. Yeah. Yeah, Skip. Was that centipede super yummy? You know, it's so funny. Skippy is such a picky eater. He's so picky with his foods. But so picky with his yummy cat foods. And but he will happily eat a fucking centipede, bro. Yikes. You want your fab to blow you? No, I want my fan. My fan to blow me harder. Excuse me, I just burped and it probably sounded really gross. Oh, don't worry, I should be the one apologizing. Lashing out like that the next day and all. Don't you have any second thoughts? Regret anything? I guess you always have second thoughts. Even if you do what you want, you'll still think, what if? Twitch? Clip that. Clip that burp. Clip that burp. Shh, what time is it? Why am I awake? I don't know what time it is for you. Oh yeah, I'm Gregnant. You made a Gregnant chibi. Wow. I hope you feel good about that. Gregnancy. Yes, I have Gregnancy even in this form. I also have Tall. That also works on this model, if you can believe it. Isn't that fun? Wow, wow, wow. Yeah. Boing, 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 boing. I'm so tall. I'm so tall and Gregnant again. I vote balls? What does that even mean? Oh, you're like 4 minutes behind stream. What? Rah. Oh yeah, you're like, are you British? You British? It's like 3:17 a.m. Oh yeah, you're British. You're from Great Britain. 4 a.m. here, couldn't sleep. Which of your fans? It was a blowjob. Yeah, which one of my fans are gonna blow me? Sucky joke. Ah, get it? Cause suck. It's like a blowjob reference. Wow, that's so funny. Hee hee ha ha type moment. Hee hee ha ha moment. Wow, so funny. Funny joke. Funny joke. Funny joke. My wife left me, she did. Funny joke. I am small and green. I might as well be a Yoda. Yo, these nuts. Huh. Goody. You voted balls to allow you. What does that even mean? What does that even mean, idiot? Huh? What does that mean? Okay, that's better. I have to turn off mobile data to be closer to stream. Oh, rep. But do you have a license to watch the stream? Do you have your stream license? course not. I have to ask, do people actually get their TV license? Like, do people do shit like, okay, fine, I'll get my TV license? Yup. People actually, like, comply? What happens if you don't have a TV license? Do they just, like, show up and people knock on your door? But, like, is that it? They just knock on your door? So, like, it's just annoying? Like, are there actual consequences to not having a TV license? Or they just gonna, like, take your fucking TV away? They send you threat letters. Like, what kind of threat are we talking about? Like, because in my head, I just imagine British people coming up to my door and then shanking me. Or shivving me. Unless they have actual proof they can't do anything. Okay, so it's just like annoying. But you could just like not get a TV license and be fine? Question mark? I'm not saying I condone breaking the law or whatever the fuck, but I'm just saying, like, so could you just like not? You could, yeah, I actually do have one. Why? Why, like, do you have to pay for, I'm assuming you have to pay for it. Why would, I'm struggling to understand why somebody would actually pay for a TV license. Breaking the law right now? Stay out of school, kids. Yeah, you heard him. Stay out of school, kids. Say yes to drugs. Because I've just been used to paying for it. How much is a TV license? It's a weird thing. It's like, I can't fathom paying for a TV license. 12 pounds a month? What? I thought it was gonna be at like $1 or like, what? Holy shit. That's way too much just for watching TV, the TV I already own. Holy shit. Wait, that's fucking crazy. How much is 12 pounds to dollars? That's $16? Oh my god. Holy shit, bro. That's way too much just to watch TV. And then on the TV, you're gonna get fucking ads and shit. Holy fuck. That's so expensive. Nah, I would not be paying that shit. You can't fucking... $16 a month? That's... Oh my god. Jesus Christ. That's shocking. I thought it was like a one-time, like, I thought maybe, if anything, it was like a one-time payment of like $5 or something like that. You know, I really didn't think it was like a recurring expense. And if it was a recurring expense, I wouldn't fathom it being like more than a couple of bucks. 16? The money goes mainly to the BBC, but they make you have it to watch any live TV. Holy shit. Well, but from what you said, they don't make you. You can just not. Oh my god. If you watch YouTube in a smart TV, or even Twitch or any channel with live content, what? That's shocking. I didn't know that. Oh my god. Yeah, there's a ton of people who don't. Yeah, fuck that. I would not do that. Holy shit. If they're not gonna, like, throw me in jail, lock away, you know, throw away the key. If they're not gonna throw me in jail or fine me for that, like, if there's nothing they can reasonably do, then, nah. You're not making me buy a fucking TV license just to use my smart TV. Holy shit. Why? Why does that work like that? Why is it called a license? Why is it like a license? Like, why do you have to pay £16 a month, or sorry, $16 a month to have licensure allowing you to use a product you have? What the hell is that? Nah, I bought this smart TV, I use it however I damn fucking please. Thank you very much. Holy shit. Because of the BBC. Because of those big, beautiful cocks. Well, still. Even if it covers non-smart TVs as well. Don't you have to fucking pay for cable as well? I mean, I don't have cable, I don't have a TV, but like, big bastard corporation, yeah, big bastard cocks. That's what it sounds like. Holy shit. But actually, fucking BBC. Holy shit. Yeah, this whole fucking. Hearing some wild stuff pop in my head into this stream. I'm just gonna eat this ice cream. Hi, Leaf. Everybody say hi, Leaf. Hi, Leaf. Leaf was playing some Zelda earlier. Oh, I set up a command right before stream. So I can do this. See if it works. Yeah, they were playing Wind Waker earlier. I like me some Wind Waker. Wow, that's me. I'm a creature. Yeah, that's him. That's the creature. Yeah, we were just talking about. Oh, hey, blah. We were just talking about fucking TV license. The British people. The license also covers live content in the UK on laptops, PCs, mobiles, and PCs again. And consoles. Absolutely the fuck not. Nah, man. Nah, man. I understand the BBC want money. Whatever. I understand they want money for their thing, but they should at least limit it to fucking BBC live content, not fucking watching YouTube on your Xbox. Like, what the fuck is that? Really? They want you to have a license to watch YouTube on your Xbox? Is that really? That is fucking robbery. That is daylight robbery. Holy shit. Yeah, fucking UK sounds like a... You know, this is really ironic coming from me, an American, but UK kind of sounds like a hellhole right now. Not worse than the US. You know, US has got some really serious issues, but UK is kind of... that sounds pretty fucked up. The license. You got a license for that. You got a license. Fucking... There's a bunch of other, like, censorship type shit going on over there. Oh my god. It's fucked up. You can't make me pay a fucking TV license. Absolutely not. You want me to pay for BBC? I'll, you know, fine. Whatever. Pay for BBC. But you can't make people pay for... Oh, this person is watching a live YouTube stream. on their Xbox and they don't have a license. Yeah, that shit does need to be updated for the modern fucking day. Holy shit. Archaic as hell. Not even just archaic. It is updated for the modern day. They've included live content on consoles. But holy shit. They went the wrong direction with that update. They should have fucking removed it. Or at least, again, just if they really want you to pay money to be consuming BBC content, then at least limit it to that. But oh, at least they get a free license when you're 60. You know, I have an even better idea. How about not needing a license at all? Yeah? I like how the solution to, like, they want to, you know, have the news or, you know, TV accessible to older people without having to pay for a license. 75? Huh. Okay, I take that back. I get, but still, like, they want people, the older folks, to have access to TV without having to pay for the license, but their solution is not to just be like, oh, people over 75 don't need a license. Their solution is, you get a license, it's just a free license. You gotta have a license. Either way, I can't possibly fathom watching live content without a license. That's crazy. Why would you do that? Who watches live content without a license? So older folks, you'll get a free license. Don't worry, we'll pay for it. Just what the fuck? Why not just, like, if you're gonna do that, just maybe just, I don't know, allow them to not have a license. The fact that the license is kind of unenforceable is also weird. Cause, like, why are people paying for it? It's a weird thing. People just want to pay for it, I guess. Is there like a shame culture with it? Do people feel shame for not paying for their TV license? I will say one thing though. How much is health insurance per month? Yeah, health insurance is fucking stupid. I agree. You're not getting a disagreement here. So how much do I actually pay for my health insurance? I don't know, actually. I actually don't know how much I pay for my, because it's taken out of my paycheck. But we can do some live calculation here. Although I am gonna have to pay for, oh no, I might be able to get on Medicare after I lose my job. We'll see, but hidden under the belt, are we? No, I fully, yeah, it's fucked up and stupid, and I believe we should and absolutely can easily have universal healthcare, but instead of having universal healthcare in the US, we pay for Israel to have it, which is fucked up. Don't get me wrong, it's not that I think that, you know, people outside of the US don't deserve universal healthcare. I just think our priorities should be, I just think as an American, you know, I want the universal healthcare. I don't want to, you know, I don't want to pay for Israel to have universal healthcare when we don't even have universal healthcare. Are you fucking kidding me? That's fucked up. And also, fuck Israel. I'm sorry. I'm gonna say that. Not fuck Israeli people. Okay, I'm you know, people are people. Just fuck the entity of Israel. Let me make that clear. Well, it's just as bad to me. The US could have healthcare like most of Europe in the modern world. Yep. It's just as bad. No, healthcare issue is worse than the TV license thing, that's for sure. Because that's like a life and death thing, so I fully... Yep. With how much the US has, the country should have easily. Also high. Yeah, exactly, symbols. Exactly. Well, easily. We would easily... like, if we spent just a fraction of the amount that we spend on military shit and Israel You know, maybe we would be able to have universal healthcare, but no! No, that makes you a communist. And it's so, like, when you talk to some of these Americans that are against the idea of universal healthcare, the people are so brainwashed, so misled into believing into or rather they only have misinformation regarding what universal healthcare even is. They can't comprehend the idea of having it, right? And so a lot of these arguments that you see people making are like, oh well, if you have universal healthcare, like, doctors need to be paid. You can't just pay doctors the same wage as everybody else. They need to be paid. There are no like, if doctors are if doctors are paid the same as a janitor, then they won't do good work. And it's like, it's universal healthcare. It's not free. You know what I mean? Like, as in, like, it's not unpaid doctors. They get paid by the government. They get paid with your taxes. Yeah, exactly, Kingsley, exactly. It just, like, huh? Like, people can't comprehend that taxes actually could go to something useful. I think that's the crux of it. People complain about taxes. Oh, too many taxes. Oh, I don't want to pay taxes. I want Mr. Trump to lower the taxes. No more taxes. Too many taxes. And it's like, you can't fucking comprehend that taxes are not the problem. Taxes, the problem is how we are utilizing our taxes. You know, because yeah, taxes fucking suck if the taxes don't actually go towards anything useful, obviously. If like your quality of life is shit and you can't have decent health care at a decent price, you're struggling with getting your needs met, and there's all these like random fucking bullshit wars we're getting into, then you're gonna look at your taxes as just money down the drain, you know, when it could be, you know, feeding children at school for free. It could be making sure you can get to a doctor for free any fucking time you need it. It could be, you know, filling your medications for free, you know? But instead, we're just like, oh, well, paying these taxes means less money in my pocket, which means taxes bad. Taxes bad. I want my money in my pocket. Look, all those other people, they can pay for their own healthcare. It's like, but that hurts you too, bro. You gotta pay for your healthcare, and you gotta pay for your healthcare. You know, you gotta pay for your kids' lunches at school. You gotta pay for all that shit. You gotta deal with shitty road infrastructure. You gotta deal with all this other bullshit. Because, what do you know, your taxes aren't fucking going anywhere. And that's why it sucks to pay taxes. You know, if I knew my taxes were going towards feeding children in school, what a great way. Well, what a great use of my taxes. You know, what a great use of my taxes. Can you imagine there are people pissed off about, oh, well, this state has this governor of this state has passed some kind of law that makes the school lunches required to be free using our tax-paying dollars. How taxpayer dollars? How could they? The taxes are gonna be so high now. I don't want to pay more tax. It's like, you don't want to feed children, bro? Like, are you evil? Are you fucking evil? Like, do you... Like, what the hell is wrong with you, you know? Yeah, let me read. Yeah, we pay for it. Yep. US spends more money on healthcare than many other countries combined, yet no coverage. Yeah. Yep. We've been terrified to think that social programs equals evil communism. Yep. Yep. I don't know how much the US tax the US pays though. UK tax I think is reasonably high. It's a state-by-state thing. So like that's another issue with the US is that there you have like the federal level of things and then you also have state level. And some states pay more taxes than others. Yeah. It's a state-by-state thing. Typically blue states are a little bit more social. You know, so they have a little bit more higher taxes and kind of better social programs and stuff, and then usually red states are the opposite. Which is fucked up because red states are very rural typically, and those people would really benefit from more social programs, but they vote against it because propaganda. Anyway, do we pay a bill when the police or fire department come out? No, they're paid by taxes and it's a social program. Yep, exactly. Our public schools, crap as they are, we don't pay a bill for children to go to these places. Yep. You can have capitalism and social programs. Yep. Other countries do this and it works. I mean, that's basically what most quote-unquote socialist countries, they still have capitalism. A lot of them, I mean, like, even, you know, it's a balance, right? Socialism is not the same thing as communism. We've never had any sort of actually, truly communist society. It's never actually happened. It's just been called that. But, yeah, socialism is not fucking bad. It's not a bad thing. I don't know why we equate it with communism. It's not bad. It's just, you know, like, especially if it's in moderation, right? I mean, that's all of our quote-unquote, like I just said, like all of our quote-unquote socialist countries that we have right now are actually still capitalist. They just have more social programs that make it a little bit more socialist, but there's still capitalism under the hood. So it's not even like, it's not even extreme. We already have social programs. We just, there's nothing hurting us to have more, you know? And if you support and like supporting the, you know, the lower classes, so to speak, supporting the lower classes in this country supports everyone, because then they contribute to the economy. They contribute to the economy. It makes it better for everyone, you know? Like, if the average person can actually pay taxes, like decent amount of taxes, right? If they can actually support themselves, not have to have a lot of government aid, like to live, then they can contribute to the economy, which helps fucking everyone. Even the like all these CEOs, whatever, all these like super rich people, whatever, they're only that way because of the people in lower classes than them. So if they can if the lower classes can no longer contribute to their pockets, then they also hurt too, I guess, like comparatively. So if they really care about, oh, I want to make money, then you should also care about the people that are fucking feeding your pockets, at least. Ideally, though, they would fucking redistribute their wealth, but the US is not ready for that opinion, I guess. Far too early for brain work, real. UK pays more tax in general, we have tax in general, and then we have council tax based on counties. Similar to state tax. Yeah, makes sense. What am I drinking? Tea. It's a tea. It's a combination of, rose hip, chamomile, and I put some orange slices in there for good measure. Yeah, I know you British love a cuppa. Secretly British. I just like tea. I also like coffee. But I am kind of picky with my coffee. I don't drink any of instant coffee. I don't do that shit. No instant coffee, no drip coffee. No. I don't like that shit. And it also makes me shit weird. But I like a good, like, you know, I have an espresso machine. I'll do like a latte. I'll do like a little latte. And I like it. Oh, hi Skip. Yeah? Did you like your centipede earlier? What do you have to say? Did you guys hear him? Aw, Skippy. Oh, what Skip? What Skip? I'm gonna pet you. Oh, he's yapping. Was that a yummy centipede earlier? I must go eat for work. Hope you have a great rest of your stream. Thank you, Leaf. Thanks for stopping by. Have a good rest. Yeah, if the population is happy, the country flourishes. What a scandalous hot take you have. If people are happy, if people in the country are happy, then the country is happy. What a hot take. Isn't that crazy how that works? British. You hear the kitty cat? Yeah. Skip, hey, don't step. Skip. Don't eat that. You've eaten enough in this room. He's licking my base. Why? Anyone else's cat do that? Anyone else's cat just like lick random shit? He's licking my base. He's just meh meh meh. Hey! Hey, don't chew on it! Hey! Skip! Skip! Oh my god, Skip! Hey! Don't chew on that. No, they're not for your mouth. Okay? Oh my god. He likes to eat and slobber on random shit. Skip! Hey! Stop that. Stop eating random stuff. Come here. You nasty boy. Why I oughta? What? What do you want? Oh, Skip. He wants attention. I have to give it to him. But mother, I hunger. Yeah, you chewing random stuff. Thing is, wouldn't take that much money to make things better. The U.S. has access to smart people. Access to smart people. They've already figured out how to make things. Yep, exactly. Reminds me of my Zagreus. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that correctly. When he's feeling fussy. Most cats do, I'm sure. Zag puts his claws in my neck when he gives cuddles. Aww. Oh yeah, Skip is... Yep. He's a very demanding cat. I think, you know what? I think he actually wants to kibble right now. That makes sense why he's being a little freak. He's being a little freak menace. I think he wants his nightly kibble. Zagreus, Greek, named it after the guns from Hades in Greek mythology. Oh, God. Oh, gods? Goose. Guy. Oh! Sorry, I can't read. Yep. Very cool. Other cat is called Hinata, because I'm a nerd. Oh, Naruto! 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 Believe it! Believe! Yeah, I think I need to appease Lord Scipius here. I think Lord Scipius requires a meal. So I will refill his nightly kibble. I will be right back. Okay, I'm back. Skippy has his kipple. His Skibby has his kibby. Yeah, when he's hungry, he becomes a menace. He becomes a little destructive. It's, he likes to... Oh, one thing that he does, in my bedroom, I have... Oh, my family knows a Colombian man who lived in Czechia and is married to a Czech woman. They have a 1.5-year-old daughter. His wife has a three-year maternity leave through the healthcare system. Fuck yeah. That's awesome. Yeah. That is awesome. 3-year maternity leave. That's incredible. I wish we had mandated not even just maternity leave, parental leave. That sounds like that would be an awesome idea. My sister and I were talking to him and she was in shock for a while after hearing this. Wow. Give food or I be silly. Yeah. It's like my mother, she works at I'm just gonna say, she works at a Walmart, right? And it's not like you're gonna find which Walmart, right? She works at a Walmart, and, Skip, why are you being nasty? Anyway, sorry. Skip had something to say. Yeah, so she works at a Walmart, and, she had a surgery recently. She's okay. She's doing okay, but, you know, she had a surgery recently. And the doctor said, okay, for at least 1 month, you cannot be lifting anything heavier than 50 pounds. Just, you know, because you're recovering. So she said, for at least 1 month, don't lift anything heavy for anything heavier than 50 pounds. Don't do that. And she said, okay. And so she, but the doctor also said, if you can have a lighter load at work, you can go back to work after 1 week. So she's like, okay, I'll take a week off of work and then I'll come back and just, I'll see if they will work with me on my requirements for working, right? Like if they'll let me lift if they'll let me have a lighter load. If they're okay with the stipulation that I can't lift anything heavier than... Or, like, not heavier than 50 pounds, like, heavier than, like, 20 pounds, I think, up to 50 is what Walmart requires. I don't remember, sorry. You're not lifting anything heavier than 50 pounds at Walmart. At least, not the position she's in, so... Sorry, I misspoke, but you know what I mean. So she came to Walmart, she was like, okay, here's my doctor's note. It says I need a lighter load for a month. You know, I can come back next week, but I can't lift anything particularly heavy. I hope that's okay. And Walmart was like, no, that's not okay. We can't have you working here for the entire month. Unpaid. It's unpaid. So she just lost her job for a month. Unpaid. Because Walmart doesn't want to accommodate the only request for her coming back to work was that she just doesn't have to lift anything heavy. That's the only stipulation for the rest of the month. And they're just like, no, we can't guarantee you can't. We can't guarantee we can give you... we cannot guarantee that you will not be required to lift anything heavier than... Yeah, you should, like... By working at this job, you will have to lift something up to 50 pounds, so therefore you cannot be here for a month and we won't pay. So love that. How nice would it be if we had, like, you know, more paid leaves for that kind of thing, you know? How nice would that be? But no, you gotta pull yourself up by the bootstraps unless you're sick. or unless you're pregnant, or unless you're caring for a young child, or unless you're disabled, or you know, like, yo, the pull yourself up by your bootstraps thing is all fine and dandy, whatever, until you realize that, you know, not everyone can fucking do that, and the ability to pull yourself up from your bootstraps can be taken away from you at any time. You know, and I don't think people should be completely fucked for having that kind of shit happen to them. Hot take, I know, hot take. Very hot take, I guess, to the average Republican. I'm gonna say it. It shouldn't be a partisan issue, but it kinda is. Yeah, that's kinda heartless. Yeah, it's extremely. Yeah, we get 9 months maternity in the UK. Full pay for 9 months. Dad gets 2 weeks paternity. But some places are offering 4 weeks for dads, and they can arrange it so that the maternity and paternity is shared. That's what I like to see. Well, I say full pay. It's like full pay for 6 months and then 80% or a max or something. That's still pay. Still pretty good. That's still pretty good. Business in the US have been doing this for over 100 years, and the mentality has never gone away. Yeah, it's so fucked up. And it's like, again, I hate that it's a partisan issue. It really shouldn't be, right? My opinion is that we should all want, I think we should all want everyone to have access to things. I don't think that should be controversial or partisan at all. I think that partisan debate should not be who deserves what, but rather how do we get these things to people. I think that should be the debate. How do we get how do we get people access to all these things versus who deserves what? I think that's really fucked up that that's a debate. That shouldn't be the debate. I think every side has people like this, less partisan things, more capitalist. Yeah, that's true. But it has been turned into a partisan debate as well, despite the Democrats doing the same shit, you know. The campaign slogans for a lot of these Republicans is always, oh, I don't support them socialist Dems. Everybody gotta pull themselves up by their bootstraps, lower the taxes. Nobody wants to pay taxes for other people. You know, that's what their whole fucking slogan is. Even though the Democrats do the same fucking thing because it's fucked up. It's all fucking capitalism. But at the same time, the Democrats right now are right of center. They are not actually on the left, so it's, yeah, so right now it's kind of less of a, I guess technically it's less of a partisan thing now because we don't actually have, like, we don't actually have good representation of the left, actually, in our policy making. We don't actually have left in our country anymore. The Democrats, the leftist lunatics, are right of center. So, and they're bought out by lobbyists. And some of them are even bought out by Israel. Like, have you seen that one person running for Senate in Michigan? I forget what her name is. I don't really care what her name is, to be honest, but she's like funded by AIPAC. Insane that AIPAC can fucking fund a candidate to run as a Democratic senator, and her whole fucking thing is, yeah, I'm a Democrat, whatever, but I love Israel so much, guys. She, like, there's a clip of her saying, like, in one of her speeches, like, Israel comes to me in my dreams. I love Israel. I will support and fight for Israel. It's like, you're running for a US Senate. Why the fuck are you talking about fighting for Israel? Shouldn't you be fighting for Michigan? You fucking... I just... Holy fuck. She is Delulu. And it is not the Salulu. I don't understand why the people aren't taken care of, why that isn't the top issue for the country. Like I said earlier, if people are happy and healthy, then the government wouldn't need to force people to pay taxes. People would gladly pay the government if they help. Yeah, exactly, exactly. Exactly. What a great way to spend my taxes. You know, feeding children and, you know, getting people the care they need. You know, healthcare. It's just like, we're okay having healthcare, like the price of health insurance ripped out of our paychecks. We're okay with that, but we're not okay with paying taxes to enable free universal healthcare. Like, that doesn't make any sense. And we're okay with, you know, sending... we're okay with, you know, spending money on bombing Palestinian children, but we're not okay with a little extra taxes? Or, like, redistributing the wealth of the 1%? Like, we're not okay with that? I just don't get it. I really don't get it. Universal healthcare, cheap or free education. Yeah, I mean, we can do it all. We can do it all, but we chronically choose not to. And it's like, I don't know what it's gotta take. I don't know what it's gotta take to get our country to see those changes happen, you know? I don't know what it's gotta take. Well, first of all, we gotta not have a fascist in the office, that's for sure. But I think our issues are so deeply rooted. I don't think it's just gonna be like, oh, once the Trump administration is out, then everything will be back to normal. No, I think we've been cooked long before this. We've been. It started with fucking Reagan. I'm not gonna say it. It started with fucking Reagan. He started the snowball. Earth is in fact doomed. You're right, Razzie. Earth is so fucking doomed. Yeah, the amount the US spends on military would pay for the healthcare and higher education for the whole country 7 times over. Yep. 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 Yeah, it's gotta be fairly radical to fix the problem. Yeah. Yeah. Like, our problems are so messy, so... just... Hello, Quinn. You've returned in a political discussion, which really shouldn't be political in nature, but here we are, because we love modern-day American politics. Oh, yeah? It's a very depressed, oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. We were cooked decades ago. The current president isn't the cause of this crap, he's just a symptom. Yeah, exactly. If it wasn't him, it would be someone else equally messed up. Yeah, you're right, you're right. That's why when people say, like, oh, don't worry, guys, we just gotta survive this term with Trump, and then, you know, once he's out of here, we'll be fine. Nah. And, like, everything is so fucked over here. It's only gonna get worse before it gets better, and the way it gets better is not from... like... something really bad has to happen before it gets better, you know? And that's a lovely thought to have. That is a very lovely thought to have, isn't it? Doesn't that make you happy? I just realized my eyebrows control my ears. Wow. I'm so full of rage. Yep. 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 Me too. Everything is fine. Everything is fine. Everything is so fine. Yeah, I am very depressed for the world. Conservatives call Bernie Sanders a radical communist. In Europe, he's considered a centrist. Not that strange. Yeah, I like Bernie. But another problem with Bernie is he's so fucking old. But like, we need people like Bernie that are not in their 80s. You know, whatever happened to, like, I don't know, a 40-year-old president? Whatever happened to having, like, you know, somebody that's, you know, that meets the age requirements, but, you know, is well-adjusted and, you know, actually cares about, you know, the country? Whatever happened to that, huh? Whatever happened to that? Why can't we have that now? It's easier to control a senile man. Yeah, you know what? That's probably right. That is probably right. Break Something by Limp Bizkit is a fitting song for the world now. Yeah. Oh, man. Bernie is more cognizant than most people have his age, honestly. Yeah, he is still doing pretty good. He's definitely better than the last two senile people we had. Especially the last one, aka the current one. Man. It really sucks. It really freaking sucks. I just... Man. Especially when he's taking tests for how far his dementia is every other week. Yeah. I just... And the thing is, like, I know it's not, like... Everybody is waiting for the day where we will celebrate, you know, but... That's not gonna be the thing that fixes things. You know, that's not gonna fix anything. And that's kind of... You know, that is, depressing. That is pretty depressing. So. Yeah. But, yeah, I really wish, personally, I really wish Mamdani could be president. I know he can't, because he wasn't born here. Which sucks. It sucks. It freaking sucks that he's not eligible. And frankly, you know, but frankly, the current president should also not be eligible because he's got fucking felonies. 34 convicted felonies. I don't think he should be fucking president, but whatever. I think that should have disqualified him personally. But for some reason it didn't. So yeah. Yeah, but it is a shame that Mamdani cannot be president. He seems like he has a really good head on his shoulders and he knows how to actually conduct himself. He's not geriatric and seems like he actually cares about the well-being of New Yorkers and is actually making some good changes there. So I like that. I really wish he could be president, or at least someone like him. Holy shit. On the happier side, I've been hearing the idea that in the next decade there will be a new renaissance while exhibiting the exact same patterns that preceded the last. Yeah, I could see that. I could see that, especially with the fucking AI shit. I think, artistically, I think we are booming. Or we will be booming. I'd like to combat that. Even here in Canada, everyone I know was watching the election when it was going on and praying that that man wouldn't get elected. Yeah, because that's not just a problem for the U.S. It's a problem for fucking everyone. A world stage. And it's very sad. Very freaking sad. Man. But anyway. That was a nice little yap break. Well, nice citation needed because we were talking about politics. Or the sad state of the world, but... Can we get a vibe reset? Yeah, let's get a vibe reset, guys. Sorry, almost every time I stream, I end up going down a depressing yap. Everyone stare at the bouncy dongus. That's me, I'm the bouncy dongus. I'm so bouncy. Boing, 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 boing. Wow, bouncy, so bouncy. Boing, boing, boing. Boing, 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 boing. Garson, more Garson sacks. Boing, 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 boing. I'm so bouncy. Oh, thanks for the hydrate. Sorry, I don't have the thingy working, but... Oh yeah, the pregnant. Look at the pregnancy. Look at the pregnancy. I'm so pregnant. Look at the pregnancy. Oh, I'm so tall. Wow. Wow, so tall. Thanks for the head pats and the pregnancy. Tall, pregnant, and getting patted. It's very nice. Oh, squeezing the pregnancy. No. That was an assisted abortion. Oh my god. And I'm bald. Raw. Oh, reading. Yeah, we can do a reading. Sure. Yes, let's do the thingy. Here they are. Here's my little deck right here. Let's do the reading. Okay, symbols. I have to ask. You need to pick a court card. Legit curious, never heard of it. Yeah, so this is like a cartomancy or cartomancy, however you pronounce it, method that my family practice. My mother, I learned it from my mom. And we have kind of our own house rules. Like every time somebody in my family picked up this practice, some things were changed with how they do it. I have some house rules as well. So yeah, there's like, for streaming purposes, I'll do like a short one. I'll just do like a very quick, like kind of initial snapshot sort of reading. But the full method that my family follow is like, we get like a big spread, basically like a 22 card spread, and you kind of read it a little bit like tarot, although they have like different, they're not related. It's not like tarot readings but on playing cards. It's not tarot, right? It's a different system. Tarot is a little bit more like, in my opinion, it's a little bit more like emotional, kind of like intuition sort of thing, and there's a little bit with that in this type of reading. There always is with any sort of divination method, right? But or fortune telling, there is always like that intuition bit. But these playing cards, or like this folk cartomancy method that my family does, it's it can be kind of really literal sometimes, especially when you do the full 22 card spread. It could be very literal. It could be very specific, or it could be very broad, but it's just different from tarot. But it's fun. I enjoy doing it. Anyway, hearts jump to mind. Okay. Do you have a court in mind? You can choose between Jack, King, or Queen. And yeah, so having the querent choose the court card is also kind of a house rule that I added to the practice, because traditionally it's just based on gender and also marital status, and usually jacks are not part of the querent selections, but in my practice I add in the jacks as like a gender neutral option, you know? We have queens with feminine energy, we have kings with masculine energy, we also have jacks for like a gender neutral. It doesn't have to, but in my opinion, it doesn't matter if it actually aligns with feminine, masculine energy, in my opinion. Because it's 2026, and you know, I think it doesn't have to be gendered, but traditionally it is gendered. And usually hearts are like married, and diamonds are young, and clubs are like old, mature, you know, elderly. But I don't. I've done like a house rule for myself, and my mother's also kind of in agreement with my proposed method changes there too. So yeah, it doesn't really matter. Anyway, so that's why I ask. Okay, anyway, so you're a Queen of Hearts. Alright. So I'm just gonna pull 3 cards. The widget broke. Hold on. Let me reset the widget. It broke. It happens sometimes. Okay, anyway. We're gonna pull 3 cards at a time until we see the Queen of Hearts. Bruh? Why is it doing that? Hold on, let me like refresh the cache or something. Whoops. Technical difficulties. Okay, we're gonna try that again. What? Why is it doing that? There we go. Kind of. It's taking a minute to load. Damn. Alright. So. What is going on with the widget today? Taking a minute. Okay. Gosh. What the hell? The widget is not normally this broken. Why is it taking... There's like a card right here. It's invisible. There it is. It's coming up. I'm not allowed to have a reading. Yeah, I guess it's just like... It's really chugging. Holy shit. Why is it doing that? Oh my god, the widget is like frozen on my end. Holy shit. Can't even like reset it. There we go. Holy fuck. Oh my god. It's never been this broken before. Holy shit. Okay, it might be better. Let me reset it one more time. Okay. Sorry about that. Queen of Hearts. And no, it was still broken. Why is it broken? You know what? You know what I'm gonna do? The widget is broken, but I do have the physical cards. I'm gonna just get the physical cards. I'm just gonna do an actual thing. I'll be right back. Let me get them. Okay, here are my physical cards. Damn, actually have to get up and... Cause now I'm curious, what the fuck do your cards have to say? No, I was just getting up for a second. I'm doing a reading for symbols. Okay, I was yapping, idiot, alright? Sue me. But yeah, I'm doing a reading for symbols, and the widget is like really broken right now for some reason, so... I had to pull out my actual deck and just do it IRL. Unfortunately, you can't see my cards live, so you'll just have to take my word for it. But I will say what cards you get. I'm just shuffling right now. I was making good progress in the game, and then we started yapping, like usual. Alright, that's good shuffling. Alright, so I'm gonna pull 3 at a time until I see Queen of Hearts. For symbols. Oh, first one! Okay. I read these. Okay, so the cards that you got was the Ace of Spades pointed upwards. Then you have the 9 of Diamonds, and then of course your querent card, the Queen of Hearts. So the quick snapshot reading I would give for this is that overall, the pressing thing happening, like I read this, the overall snapshot as like a TLDR of your full spread. Is kind of what I read it as. So I read this combination as like let's see, kind of change and like sudden change regarding your financial situation. That's how I read it. There's some kind of news that is some kind of news related to money that may be affecting your financial situation that you're kind of coping with. Relatable, honestly. But yeah, that's what the initial snapshot is. If I were to do like a full reading, then we would get more detail, but that's what the cards is saying is up. But the spades is pointed upwards, and so if the spades were pointed downwards, it would be like more devastating. So this might just be like kind of anxiety over money, maybe. Financial anxiety. That's what I read it as. The 9 of Diamonds is like the purest, like, essence of the domain of money. So it's just like straight up money, basically. Had enough time to deal with an ant infestation. Put my clothes in the dryer and clean the wounds I have. Very productive. 40 minutes. I'll never get back. Wow. What have the cards there? Could I possibly... Willis, do you have the cards there? Possibly get one. Interesting. Thank you very much. Thank you, symbols. I try. I'm just a messenger. Yes. I can give you a reading, Quinn. Let me do a shuffle. In the meantime, tell me your querent. What court and suit would you like to be? And I do tarot too. Yeah, I dabble. I'm not as confident in tarot as I am the folk card reading because I'm fairly new to tarot. But yeah, I have tarot cards as well. Jack of Clubs. Okay, we can do that. Jack of Clubs for Mr. Quinn. Shuffle. Oh, okay. And now we pull 3 at a time. Oh, first pull. Okay. Again, we have 9 of Diamonds here, so this is financial. And we also have the 9 of Spades, which is... how do I describe this? Yeah, this is kind of a similar reading to Symbol, I'm not gonna lie. This is like, instead of it being like a shocking kind of change in financial situation that's, you know, anxious, makes you anxious, like in Symbol, in this one, this is like financial woes. You know, like more, not shock, it doesn't have the shock value that Symbol's reading did with the Ace of Spades. This is a 9 of Spades, which means it's just kind of the yikes card. You know what I mean? It's kind of the yikes card, but again, it has to do with money as well. Again, but it, you know, initial snapshot, so more detail can be extracted from a larger spread, but this is what I'll just do live for live purposes, so. Yeah, it's just kind of like a financial yikes card. That's what I got for Jack of Clubs. But you could also take into account the, you know, the choice of querent as well. You've chose a Jack of Clubs, which, you know, is something that, and I can retroactively do this for symbols too. Symbols gravitated towards the Queen of Hearts, so symbols naturally gravitated towards a very towards a very kind of like emotionally in tune sort of person, you know. If you do tarot, then, you know, Queen of Hearts is kind of like the Queen of Cups, you know what I mean? Like kind of nurturing, maternal, like emotionally mature sort of person. Empathetic, that kind of thing. So you could take, like, part of why I saw symbols as reading as like anxiety, like kind of sudden anxiety with changes, because probably because the Queen of Hearts was there, and that kind of makes it feel more emotional in nature, you know. But here, for you, Quinn, you are the Jack of Clubs, so that the vibes of the Jack of Clubs is like a hard worker, you know what I mean? Like a hard worker, and is more, how do I say this? How do I describe how the Jack of Clubs makes me feel? Like a hard, studious, kind of hard worker kind of person. And so when I see financial burden here, I also see career burden, maybe. Like it leans more career, because clubs in general is a very like career suit. It's usually about official business, jobs, that kind of thing. So, and the Jack is kind of like spry, you know, young and spry sort of vibe. You know, always doing something, always busy. So that's what I see in the initial snapshot. I see like maybe career financial burden sort of thing as like a brief kind of, here you go, that's what I got for you. For like a TLDR. Always knew Balls was a spring chicken. Yeah. So I kind of, now that I think about it, I kind of treat the court cards a little bit like the querent cards. I kind of treat it as part of the reading as well, because since in my practice I ask people to choose their own, it kind of, that already says something about them, you know what I mean? If you gravitate towards Jack of Clubs, then there's probably something there for you, you know? There's probably something unique to you in why you gravitated towards that choice. Which is why I don't do it like just gender-based, because I think it has more value when you ask them to pick what to be represented as. That's pretty cool. You are very welcome, Quinn. I'm glad. While you got them out, can I? Yeah, sure. Sure, idiot. Hello. Bleh. Welcome in. I'm doing some card readings for people. But my little stream widget to show them broke. So I'm just doing them IRL, and you have to take my word for it. Boom! Oh, tarot for that one. Okay. I'll do that. Maybe the tarot widget works. I don't know. It's the same widget, but I have different one, so. Let's do Idiot's card reading. What were you again, Idiot? Were you Jack of Hearts? I think you were Jack of Hearts, right, Idiot? Yeah, I can get some tarot practice. You're right, you're right. I believe he was Jack of Hearts. And that makes sense also. Again, first pull. What the frick? What the frick? Oh my god. Idiot, I see love stuff. I see like relationship. Are you like seeing somebody? I see you having some kind of date with somebody. With a guy. That was like very obvious. That was like, damn. Just like idiot, and then emotional like exchange or like date, and then I see a guy. A guy or a person? I guess it doesn't have to be a guy. It's a king, but it's a king of spades, so traditionally I guess you would say guy, but could just be person. Yeah, could just be a person. Someone that has like an like kind of commanding air to them, you could say. Could read it like that. Could be guy, could be somebody, anybody, but typically has like masculine kind of air to them, maybe. Masculine energies? Something, you know, like... You were Jack of Hearts? Yep, so... That's your reading. You have Jack of Hearts, eight of Hearts, and then a King of Spades. So, that combination, it just looks like you're seeing somebody right now. Looks like some kind of, like, relationship blooming. Maybe not necessarily blooming, it just, the cards are like, yep, there is one, so... I still consider you a witch for getting 9 out of 10. Which read did I get wrong? Ah, young love. You don't have to... is this one wrong? Did I get this one wrong? I'm the messenger. I just say what the cards say. Let me look real quick. You don't have to go into details or anything. I was just... Was this one spot on? Is that what you're saying? Hell yeah. Go get him, tiger. Rawr. We should shoot the messenger. Hey! Don't shoot me. Anyway, let's do a tarot for... Bleh. Does the widget work this time, I wonder? Oh? Maybe it worked? Let's do a tarot. I'm not as good with tarot, so bear with me. I try my best. Alright, we'll just do mind, body, spirit type thing for bleh. Boop. Bloop. Oh. Wow. Okay, so let's just like... First thing, I'm just gonna say what pops out first, and then I'll have to think about the other ones. So for your body, I would read this as you're taking good care of yourself. And this is good, and whatever you're doing is working for you. It's very good. You got the 10 of Cups. And that's good. That's like... Do I have an IRL tarot deck? I do. But I am missing one card in my IRL tarot deck. The card that I am missing is the 2 of Cups, which is kind of funny to think about. Because I'm married, so it's like... No more relationships for you, Dongo. But because I'm married, so I think it's kind of funny that that's the card that's missing. Anyway, so yeah, this looks like maybe you've been doing some self-care or something with your body, because if this is mind, body, spirit, then your body is very happy with you, and that's good. Or it will be. Gotta keep on doing the thing that you are doing. Because it seems to be working out. Oh, the extra bit with love working out. Oh, that's the part that I got wrong. I'm sorry. Well, was that in the far future section? Because you still got some time. You still got some time. And the future can always change. Anyway. Yeah, so... Body here. Good. For... Spirit, we have the Ace of Swords, which is like some kind of like a breakthrough. Some kind of breakthrough for you. So the start of a like you're getting some new focus and clarity in your spirit. And that's good for you. That's good. getting some kind of clarity for you. And keep doing that. Keep digging into that. Whatever that feeling is, you gotta keep digging into it because it's good. And it's the start of something new, and you can always blossom and feel better with your soul. So maybe like a new way of looking on things, new perspective. And then for your mind here, maybe this is a warning. Maybe this is a warning to stay focused. Because the Chariot is like... yeah, the Chariot is like taking control and initiative and doing things, right? And then the inverse Chariot I would take as kind of like the loss of that control or the loss of that focus and drive. And so maybe all combined, this is like saying that maybe this is a warning to stay the course, and that don't lose focus of what's important to your body and your soul. You know, like don't get distracted too much on these other things, because your priorities are your mental and physical health, and so you should stay focused on that above all else. And stay the course, be strong, and you can take back that control by putting that energy into yourself. Invest in yourself and nurture yourself. How many times did I say yourself? Yeah, that's my take. The Silver Chariot, Jean-Pierre Polnareff. Yeah. Anyway, I hope that resonated with you. Yay! Ooh! You got a Shibari dango. Hi, Razzie. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. That sounded gross. I'm sorry, I burped. That wasn't a throw up. I know it sounds weird on the mic. I realized that recently. Let's see. Then again, that might happen at the end of August. Yeah. You know what? Like I said, you know, like I say in all my readings, especially the large folk reading that has like all the future predictions and whatnot, the future can change at any time. It's very weird. You know, card reading is energy work. You know, it's just energy work. You know, it's not actually predicting anything. You know, it doesn't make an attempt to actually 100% accurately depict anything. It just, what it does is it pokes a little bit at the coffee filter of the mind, right? Your body perceives so much. It perceives things constantly. You are perceiving so many more things than you are consciously aware of. Your brain just has a really good filter. And when you dive into future like possibilities, you know, in a calm and kind of like controlled way, like cards, right? Like if you just sit there and have, you know, think about the future, then that's just anxiety, right? Bad. Feels bad. But if you have something to focus your thoughts, like cards, then they can help you tap into things that are currently present in your life that maybe you just weren't paying attention to. You know what I mean? And so that's why it's so, like, a lot of people are like, oh, you can't, like, tarot readings are relatable to everybody. Yeah, they are. You know, they are. The point of a card reading or a tarot reading or astrology reading or whatever, the part of, like, why it connects, why it's such a fun practice for me is that it is relatable to everyone. Everyone lives life, everyone experiences a lot of these things, but you know, when you mention some of these things in the cards, you likely already have them somewhere in the coffee filter of your mind, and me mentioning them bubbles it back to the surface, and you can start paying attention to it more in the future as well, which is why you have like a future prediction in like the folk card reading, right? So the more awareness you have towards a thing that showed up in your reading, the more energy you're going to continue putting into that, or like the more it'll bubble up to the top of the coffee filter, right? Or past, I'm not using the analogy correctly, but you know what I mean. It'll bubble to the top of your mind, and so you will seek out more opportunities to explore that, you know? Which is why it's like, oh my god, you know, the cards predicted that I would be doing better and that I would be making more friends or whatever. And what do you know? I made a new friend recently. Like I hit it off with somebody, and it's like, well, you were thinking about it. You know, that energy was, you know, getting a card reading can bubble that to the top of your mind, and so you're more willing to actually direct your mental energy there. Subconsciously. It's pretty cool. You know? And I think that's pretty cool. Just having that extra awareness could change things for you, you know? And it's also energy work as well. Just like having, I think, oh my god, this can get very deep and philosophical for me, but I think everything is energy, including the mind. I think everything is connected with energy. And, I think speaking things into existence is kind of, I think it's real. I think you can speak things into existence in a lot of ways, because so like I think energy, like your mind is energy. Everyone is connected with a collective ocean of energy. And I also think everything is mind. So what you perceive is whatever you've decided, whatever your brain has decided to show you. Right? And so when you exchange words with one another, you're exchanging energy with one another. I'm putting my energy out into the same pool of energy that makes up all of you. No matter where in the world you are, I think we're all connected. And I think having that kind of energetic exchange also affects how we perceive things. You know, when you talk to someone and you're listening to someone and you're exchanging words with them, then you're also changing how your brain is perceiving the world in that moment, because your reality is changing based on the stimulus you are getting, because everything is mind. So yeah, so I think TLDR, I think it's very interesting. I don't believe in like necessarily the supernatural aspects of card reading. I believe in the energy work of it all. I believe in kind of tapping into a collective unconscious that makes up every living being on this planet, and bringing attention to aspects that have already been in your mind that may not be at the surface of it until you look for it. And then when you do look for it, then you'll find that things, you find that you have more control over your reality. Isn't that cool? Anyway, I gotta read chat. I haven't been reading chat. I'm sorry. I'm bad streamer. Bad streamer. Bad streamer. Yesterday is history, tomorrow is a mystery, today is a gift. That's why it's called the present. Exactly. Corner F. True, counterpoint, she's a witch if she gets 10 out of 10 on the cards. Hi, Razzie. Lamau. Hi. Thank yar. I've been feeling bad this week. Just help me a bit. Aw, I'm glad. I'm glad I gave you a little hope. A little coping. Take care of yourself. Be well. I have to check if she weighs the same as a goose. What? Finally back. Try to boot up PC to save my dad and spent the last hour diagnosing PC issues. Fuck Windows. Oh my god, fuck Windows. Brah! Micro slop. She hasn't turned anyone into a newt, to my knowledge. I did turn you all into rats, though. And as far as I'm concerned, that's real. You know, reality and all that. Well, I did. Oh no, that's the burp clip. I just got better, you know? Or she floats like a log. I cannot swim. I'm absolutely exhausted, so I don't want to go. I'm falling asleep, so I can have good night, Quinn. You're probably already gone because I'm late to chat. Good night, balls. Blow Dongo on the way out. It's crazy work. Thanks for the rat tags. Have fun the rest of the stream. Thank you. Good night, night. The whole stick. There. Throat, if you have to. Teeth or different vibe? No teeth, you heathen. Just checking. Love that she's talking about energy while we talk about you throating her whole stick. Love that. Love that. Just had a very random realization that your model is a cute version of the Gnostic Christian. That's yes! Oh my god, you actually knew the lore before I said it. Yes, I'm the Demiurge. I'm the Demiurge. I am. I'm the Demiurge. I'm the lion snake. Lion serpent Demiurge. And this chibi model is kind of a, you know, obviously condensed version of it, but my usual model, you can see more details. Let me... Yeah! You can see I even have, like, an apple on my hip. You know? Like, the whole apple gnosis thing. Apple of knowledge. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Hehehe. I want to go back to chibi. But I just wanted to point that out. Loading. Wow. I'm back. But I am the Demiurge. Good night, boss. People of Earth, send me your energy. Yeah, exactly, exactly. Your perspective change how you experience the world. Yep, exactly. So Dongo's the ruler of everything. Got it. Yeah. Yeah. Well, quote unquote ruler. The whole thing is, the whole point is that Demiurge is like a false god kind of thing. So, I mean, no, I'm totally legit, guys. I'm totally legit. Give me your rat taxes. Now. Yaldabaoth. Yeah, that's the other name for the Demiurge, Yaldabaoth. Or aka the god of the Old Testament. It's the same guy. So not really like the Christian Gnostic devil necessarily, but like but like the god of the Old Testament that the Gnostics believed to be sort of false god. AKA kind of actually like a really malicious one too. Because Yaldabaoth was created by an attempted like Yaldabaoth's or the Demiurge's mother Sophia tried to you know, create life, or create, I guess, you know, create god, child, whatever you call that. Tried to procreate, I guess, without a male counterpart. So she tried to like do it just immaculately, you could say, but like in god terms, like deity terms, I guess. I don't know, I'm oversimplifying, but what came out was an abomination, aka this lion serpent creature that was not worthy of being in the same like realm as the rest of the deities. So he was exiled for that, because he's an abomination. He should not exist, you know? And so he ended up becoming the, like, using his minor, like, lesser deity powers to be, like, ruler of the material. So he created the material universe in, you know, in the theory. He created the material universe, made up this whole fucking thing where he, like, yoinked the souls of other deities and trapped them in flesh prisons on the physical material world and robbed them of their knowledge, which is why he's like, oh, you can't eat that apple, it will kill you. But actually eating the apple gives you more knowledge that gives you the potential to learn the truth of where they come from, that their god is actually like this horrific, you know, like abomination of a creature, and that their true purpose is actually, or like their true potential is actually much greater than that of their supposed god. But their god doesn't want them to know that, which is why eating the apple is bad. And that's why they're called, it's Gnosticism, because gnosis is referring to knowledge. The knowledge of purpose, of their higher power, that kind of thing. I watched a YouTuber specialized in Gnosticism. Oh hell yeah! I went through the drafting for this model, for this character design, because this was a rebrand for me. Drafting for this character design, the idea came after I went down a really big like Gnosticism rabbit hole, and I think that shit is really cool. I have a lot of like Christian religious trauma, so I really love these kind of like alternative Christian theories and stuff like that, and just it's very nice. It's very interesting. I love reading about it. Oh, that's freaking awesome. Oh my god, there's so many redeems I missed. Wow, thanks for the rat tax, Razzie. Thanks for the rat tax. Bleh. An idiot. An idiot again. Hi, Cyber. And more rat taxes from idiot. Thank you, thank you. The Old Testament Yahweh. Yeah, exactly. And more rat taxes. Hi, Bleh again. And the snake in the garden was a good guy who gave humanity knowledge. Yeah, exactly. And I annotated this in my Bible. I was reading it. I read Genesis, kind of like a couple months ago, and I reread Genesis rather, or I finished reading. I reread and finished reading Genesis a while ago, and I annotated in there that like, wait, the serpent just straight up, like God just straight up lied. He just straight up fucking lied in the beginning with the apple thing, because he specifically told them that if you eat it, you will die. He said those words, that they will die if they eat it. And then the serpent was like, you're not gonna die if you eat it, actually. And they were like, or Adam and Eve were like, Eve was like, oh, okay, I'll eat it. And she didn't die, so the serpent was actually 100% correct. Admitted in the Bible. God said that they would die, they ate it, they did not die, so... Like, make that make sense, but whatever. So many contradictions and whatever. Omniscient being doesn't know what actually happens after eating the apple? No, I think he knows. I think he just wanted to scare them out of not potentially finding out the truth, but whatever. Bro, I'm a material girl. Yes. Got the Nag Hammadi scriptures book last year too. I have not gotten that one. I've not read that or heard of that. So cool, Lord. Thank you. Damn it, Dongo, leave me alone! Ah! Current Christianity says salvation is achieved through faith. Gnostics say salvation is achieved through knowledge. Yeah, I really like that part. Because, like, so much of, like, the Christian faith is about, like, surrendering the pursuit of knowledge and just having blind faith in something, which is, like, you know, I understand wanting belief in something. I think psychologically, I think that's fine. But it's just, like, the idea of losing control of your own, you know, like... I don't vibe with this whole, like, blind faith in something, like... You know, I don't vibe with that as a coping mechanism for life. I don't vibe with this whole, like, oh, just pray for things to get better instead of, like, you know, doing any sort of work to get there. You know, I feel like knowledge is something that is very powerful. I think knowledge is power, because that's a saying for a reason. I think we should always be striving to learn more about ourselves, about the world, whatever. I don't think we should just, like, surrender it to some unknown deity because, oh, we trust that everything will work out. Like, yeah, you can implicitly trust that everything will work out, but I don't think you should sacrifice your pursuit of knowledge for that. But for some reason, that's, like, not godly for a lot of people. I don't know. Yeah, Gnosticism is pretty cool. And now this little demiurge is gathering allies like devils, goths, cryptids, and a white man. Devils, goths, cryptids, white man. Aw, we love our token white man. Just kidding. Yeah, just kidding about the we love him part. No, I'm also kidding. I'm kidding. I'm double kidding. I'm jesting. Esoterica. I might have seen a video or two from them. I don't know. The name sounds familiar. I believe in the Quran it says that it's every person's duty to educate themselves. The more learned you are, the closer you are to God. Yeah, I have heard that. I have a copy of the Quran, but I haven't gotten around to reading it yet. Yeah, the fussy baby. we gotta. I guess white man. He might like the title of a white man, maybe a little bit better than lactating man. Milkman. Well, he can't be a lactating man because he doesn't actually know how to lactate because he won't learn for us. So sad. But yeah. The milkmaid. Aw, so cute. He's the milkmaid. So cute. Milkmaid Mount. He can complain all he wants, but he knows it's the truth. Oh. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Who are you? There's so many DMs in the... So many DMs. So many DMs on Discord. It's the white man. Wow. Wow. That's crazy. Okay, anyway. So, like, there's a game that we can play. Have you guys heard of it? It's called Valhalla. What a weird name. What a weird name for a game. Sorry, my narcolepsy kicked in for a second. You know, chat, Dongo has a throne with many... Oh. Many religious texts. If she could study them, you may find it on her website, or by possibly typing command throne. Never used it. I don't know if it works. Oh, that's an outdated link. That's not my correct throne. Damn it, you're gonna make me update it. Rah! I guess it's also in the panels. I do have the panel thing. Thanks for plugging for me, of course. As always. Always gotta be plugging. Excuse me. I will change the throne link to be accurate. It's actually now Hajime Dango Vitae save. Damn it, Dango, put the right one. I did it. If you must have the link. There you go, that's the correct one, I think. Yeah, that's the correct one. But no pressure. You are not required nor expected to contribute to this stream financially in any way. All of my content will remain free forever. Yeah. Forever. No exceptions. Yeah. Anyway. Support her, buy her shit. You are not required nor expected to, but it is very much appreciated if you choose to do that. There is also gift suggestions you can do. I love going to streamers that have a throne, and I love suggesting random shit on their throne. I said this the other day, but I really love suggesting tractors to people when they're not expecting it. It's really funny. It's one of my favorite little gags to do for a streamer friend. I suggest a tractor on their throne, and I do it anonymously. So then I wait for their Twitter or whatever their social media that they use, I'll just sit back and I'll kick my feet and I'll wait. And then eventually I'll see like a tweet. They'll be like, "Who suggested this? This is crazy," and it tickles me every time. And I never tell them it's me. But now I'm telling the world, or the people watching my stream, now I'm telling you, it's me. I suggested tractor parts. Tractor parts, actual full tractors. It's expected and required. Suggest nuts to her. She loves them. She's definitely allergic. Don't actually. Thank you for saying that. Thank you for actually telling them I'm definitely allergic. Is this true? I am. You have some rather NSFW statues. I do. I do. What can I say? What can I say? What can I say? I'm a simple creature. What can I say? They look nice. They look nice. Yeah. I have a demi-urge of culture. You know, I got some urges. It's in the name. I have some demi-urges. You know? Some demi-urges. Needs, one might even say. Yeah. Excuse me. Thank you for the conversation and reading. I'm gonna head out. Good night, Symbols. Thanks for stopping by. Like deathly, as in the second she touches the package, she'll keel over and die on the spot. Please don't kill our streamer. Well, it's not that extreme, but it is true that that I am very allergic, and I probably shouldn't also be breathing in nut fumes. You can think about it. Not before the uncapped subathon on August 15th. Oh, no peanut butter handshakes. I only do wow butter pancakes? Why did I almost say pancakes? Wow butter pancakes. That sounds pretty good, actually. But anyway, I only do wow butter handshakes. I can't believe... I don't think I've ever done that. No, I probably have done that. I can't believe... I don't think it's very often that I do a spoonerism where I say a different word entirely that just rhymes with my target word. Instead of handshakes, I said pancakes. What is that? What is that? Anyway. Anywho. Knuckle dust dongo with the peanut butter made with almonds? Wouldn't that just be almond butter? I don't think there's peanut butter made with almonds. I think that's just almond butter, no? Anyway, I have no idea how almond butter tastes, but I like wow butter. Wow butter is made with soy, and it's very yummy. I like wow butter. I like the crunchy wow butter. Oh god, an ad! Oh, the horror! The ad! I'm sorry! I'm sorry! I'm so... sorry. I typed a thing, I said, I'm sorry! I'm so sorry! What is this facial? New facial expression unlocked. Why is that kind of cracking me up? They say my Jordans are fake as fuck and cracked as shit. Now they want to sell my body for $3 and a crappy handy. Save me already. I'm sorry, idiot. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, but I have to... But this is you, idiot. Generative AI, what kind of ads are you getting? Usually the ads I get on TikTok are like anti-vaping ads and like fast food ads. Yeah, I got like earlier I got a anti-vaping ad on a stream. And it was like, don't vape, vaping bad. Boing, 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 boing. So bouncy. Okay. So like this is a weird game called Valhalla. I'm gonna play some of it. Kim has been waiting on this response. I think I saw someone in chat say that. "10 minutes of Valhalla for every 2 hours of yap." Yep. Kim has been waiting for you to respond for quite a while now. I'm sorry, Kim. I'm sorry. Don't vape, you're sucking down metals. Meanwhile, my body is 30% made of microplastics. Oh, yep. Yep. Yummy, yummy microplastics and metals. Yummy, yummy. I guess you always have second thoughts. Even if you do what you want, you'll still think, what if? Even so, I was getting physically sick there. I dreaded the arrival of every morning. I even almost... Oh, Kim. What I'm saying is I don't know what I'll do, but it's certainly better than being there. I feel free. Free. It's a wonderful feeling, you know? I feel like I can find something I care about. Now I can find something I care about. I won't return to the augmented eye, but I can still pursue journalism with another outlet. I haven't felt like this in, well, never. Oh. Ahem. What about your family? They weren't happy, that's for sure. My dad took it better, but my mom freaked out, to put it mildly. What are you gonna do and all that? But I'm not here about that. Give me a big drink, please. What kind? I don't know. Bubbly or something. Big and bubbly. I guess we could do a big beer. We can do a big beer. Why not? Big beer. Here. If detergent commercials are to be believed, this will clean out my insides. And also kill things inside you. I gotta ask though, how did you end up working there? No deep reason. That's what I did when I got out of high school. Taking a year off was out of the question, so I went for the first thing I thought about. But I couldn't get into the robotics course, so I settled for journalism. To be honest, I got tired of the job midway through it, but I couldn't bring myself to leave. Too much pressure from my family. It's a really common tale, I guess. Did you have troubles like those? Same story as you, I just went through the motions. From high school to college, I never stopped to think about what I was doing. And then, at some point, I just felt like my life slipped through my fingers. Suddenly, all I wanted was freedom, a little pause, to stop and take a breather. And my life went to hell for that fucking breather. Give me a... something! Something? Sorry, I have a dry mouth. Anything will do. Alright. I'll get you... I'll get you, what is she like? What was she like? I'll get you a sweet drink. Get you a... We'll get you this. And a little bit of coverage. Here. Thanks. I feel like I asked something I shouldn't have. Don't fret about it, I'm just in a rough spot right now. What are you gonna do now? Honestly, I don't know. I do feel liberated, however. Like, I can do whatever I want. Study whatever I like. Work wherever I want. I know it's I know it's not that way and it won't be easy. But I feel a lot more confident than I was out of high school. I honestly don't get why they put young people who barely know how society works through that one. Well, I wish you the best of luck. Your mental health should be your priority and all that. Thanks, I really needed the encouragement. Come back if you need more encouragement. I wouldn't dare leave someone alone when it comes to this sort of thing. Thanks! Bye, Jill. Please, come again. Bah. You should take some of that advice for yourself. I know. Let's call it a day for now. You need some rest. Yeah. Honey! Ah, Dorothy, sorry, we're just closing. I know, I came for you. For me? Why are you hugging me? I paid her to do that. Oh, all night long. Come again? To put it simply, Dorothy will go home with you and she won't leave your side. Oh. What do you hope to accomplish with that? Well, at first it was to calm that rage you had earlier. It was either hugs or a cold bucket, and I don't promise there'll be any water in it. You calmed down a bit, but honestly, I know better than to leave you alone for another night. At the very least, all the cuddling will give you an epiphany or something. That's some alien reasoning right there. It's not. You need hugs. Many. You need some human or humanoid contact right now. You had your alone time. Now we're playing by my rules. Please take care of me. Or yoroshiku onegai shimasu. I think this is what she was saying. Wow. Jill wants to get in the holiday mood. Buying a mega Christmas tree will prevent her from getting too distracted. Gotta get her a mega Christmas tree. She will surely focus at work. Is Dorothy here with me? Oh, thanks for the hydrate. Wow. Who was that Lilum? A very good friend. Thanks for the hydrate ×2. Ooh, another update. Danger you. Can't stop playing this game, monster girlfriend. Chidori. Gorgeous graphics, innovative and addictive battle system, fun dating minigames, cute girls, that fucking music. Is this the goat? Dunno, do you like the goat girl? I'm gonna marry a goat. This is an alright game, 8 out of 10 at most. Shit game. No, it's a shitty game for idiot waifu bots like you. I wish this waifu bad game meme would die. It's a stupid game pandering to idiots. What's there to discuss? Oh my god, another hydrate. Thank you. I did it. I hydrated. Are we being rated by normies? Normies? Fuck off. Fun things are fun. You're not allowed to have fun with video games. Real. Or idiots, Shay? Wow. Wow. Halloween was back in October, but this terrifying tale didn't become popular until now. Reports say that Lilum across the city have been receiving strange transmissions, with messages that are confusing at best and threatening at worst. The contents are not clear, as most of the Lilum can't remember exactly what they have heard, but the most mysterious thing of all is perhaps the fact that the Lilum could not record any of these messages while they were broadcasted. It was almost as if something had blocked the Lilum from doing so. While we have nothing but anecdotal proof, even among our own Lilum, the mystery behind these messages is one we should be paying attention to. Interesting, interesting. I wonder if these idiots are among us. That would be crazy, idiot among us. Wait! Is Kiramiki the biggest pop idol in history? The world at large is still coming to terms with the idea of the Lilum being so quickly integrated into our society. Some say that they can't be treated as human because they're immortal and as such cannot really understand what it's like to be alive. Most of the Kira Mickey fandom would disagree. Anti-Lilum people are insane. To me, Mickey knows more about life than I do, and I'm older than this damn city. Richard Cho, 55, told the Augmented Eye during a fan gathering. I'm with Richard, added Nacho, 6. I may be a dog, but I'm utterly fascinated with the way she writes about things in her blog. She's impressed by everything, and nobody really knows what life's about anyway. True. Quincy studies the possibility of allowing imports. Glitch City is one of the few places on Earth that is strictly self-sufficient, with an import rate of 0.8%. However, that might change due to the recent shortages across the city. Prime Minister Quincy revealed this morning that the government plans to have a more relaxed policy for importers. We won't lift the currency control, but we can provide them foreign currency at a low fixed rate. That way, we can secure essential items at affordable prices, Quincy told AE. Some experts say that private companies are no longer working at full capacity, which isn't surprising news given that the Quincy government has seized most of them, resulting in the shortage crisis in the first place. Okay, I'm heading off. Literally have more wrinkles than a good person's ass cheek. Wow, that's a saying. I don't think I've heard that one before. But anyway, good night, idiot. Have a good night. Take care. Otsu, idiot. And such. Thanks for stopping by and hanging out with me. And nothing more here. Yep. And actually, on that note, I probably also want to head off right about now. Anyway. Old person's ass. That makes a little bit more sense. I was like, are ass cheeks usually wrinkly? Unless you're old? That makes sense. But yeah, this is probably a good time for me to head off as well. I'm tired. And I'm really sweaty. I need to air out. You know what I'm saying? I need to air some things out. So, yeah. But yeah. Mine is so fat. I got all kinds of ripples on it. Yo, idiot got a fat ass? Is that what you're saying? You got a fat ass? Hey, yo, you got a fat ass? That's nice. Anyway. You can't see how much money I have. Look how much money I have. I have $69.90. Yeah, 69. Okay, anyway. We're gonna find someone to raid into. We're gonna find someone to raid into. Let's see. Who do we got? Ooh. We got Runkselin. We can raid into Runkselin. Or do we... Let me check if there's anyone playing Valhalla first. Not in English. Okay. Okay, so we will raid into Runkselin. Because... why not? Why not raid into Runkselin? They are very chill. Let's start the raid. Okay, everybody. Get ready. Get ready for a raid. They're playing Restory, like the game where you restore electronics. Looks pretty chill. Here's my raid message if you would like to use it. Let me copy the message myself. Okay. I'll see y'all over there. Bye-bye. I'll be back tomorrow to play more Subahibi, and hopefully we won't rage quit the stream because of technical issues this time. It'll be on my Rplay. Anyway, take care, guys. Say hi to Runkselin. Behave. Thanks for stopping by. Otsudongo and all that. See ya!